Steve Ballmer is one of the most dynamic figures in the world of business and technology. Known for his electrifying personality, booming voice, and unshakable enthusiasm, Ballmer is far more than just a billionaire. His journey from a middle-class upbringing to becoming one of the richest people on the planet is nothing short of fascinating. Along the way, he built his fortune as a pivotal player in Microsoft's growth, purchased one of the NBA's most valuable franchises, and cemented a legacy as a leader who always does things with unmatched energy. This deep dive explores Steve Ballmer's lifestyle, the luxurious mansion he calls home, and the immense career wealth he has accumulated. Early life and education. Stephen Anthony Ballmer was born on March 24, 1956, in Detroit, Michigan. His father, a Swiss immigrant, worked as a manager at Ford Motor Company, and his mother came from Belarusian Jewish descent. Ballmer's upbringing was relatively modest, rooted in the values of hard work, education, and ambition. Ballmer's academic prowess quickly set him apart. He attended Detroit Country Day School, a prestigious private school, where he excelled in math and scored extraordinarily high on standardized tests. His brilliance earned him a place at Harvard University, where he studied applied mathematics and economics. At Harvard, he wasn't just an academic star, he also displayed his trademark enthusiasm and energy. He managed the Harvard Crimson football team, joined the Fox Club, and forged lifelong friendships, including one with a fellow student named Bill Gates. Joining Microsoft. After graduating from Harvard in 1977, Ballmer began his career at Procter & Gamble, working as an assistant product manager. However, his life took a dramatic turn in 1980 when Bill Gates convinced him to leave business school at Stanford and join Microsoft as its first business manager. At that time, Microsoft was just a small but ambitious company focused on personal computing. Ballmer's role was crucial. While Gates was the genius behind the code, Ballmer brought structure, strategy, and relentless drive to the company's operations. His ability to rally teams, negotiate deals, and keep the company focused became an essential ingredient in Microsoft's rapid expansion. By the mid-1980s, Ballmer had helped Microsoft secure deals that positioned it as the dominant software provider in the world. He became known for his passionate speeches, his loyalty to the company, and his willingness to take risks. Microsoft leadership and CEO role. In 2000, Ballmer succeeded Bill Gates as CEO of Microsoft. Leading Microsoft during a critical era, Ballmer faced challenges like the rise of Google, Apple's resurgence under Steve Jobs, and the rapid shift toward mobile computing and the internet. Under his leadership, Microsoft expanded its enterprise services, strengthened its Office suite, and built up its server and tools businesses. Ballmer oversaw massive growth, increasing Microsoft's revenue from $25 billion to nearly $78 billion by the time he stepped down in 2014. He also spearheaded acquisitions, including the controversial purchase of Nokia's mobile division, which failed to compete effectively with Apple and Android. Despite criticism of some strategic missteps, Ballmer's tenure was undeniably successful in financial terms. Microsoft's profits grew steadily, and he left the company in a stronger financial position than when he began. Ballmer's leadership style, loud, energetic, and passionate, became legendary in Silicon Valley. Who could forget his unforgettable developers chant at a conference, or his energetic stage appearances where he would run, jump, and shout with excitement? His intensity earned him both admiration and ridicule, but no one could deny his deep love for Microsoft. Net worth and wealth. Steve Ballmer's wealth primarily stems from his early stake in Microsoft. When he joined the company in 1980, he accepted a compensation package that included a significant portion of Microsoft stock. Over decades, as Microsoft's value skyrocketed, that stock transformed into an immense fortune. As of 2025, Steve Ballmer's net worth is estimated to be over $120 billion, making him one of the wealthiest individuals in the world. Unlike many billionaires who diversify heavily into other industries, the bulk of Ballmer's wealth has remained tied to Microsoft shares. His patience and loyalty to the company have paid off immensely. Purchase of the Los Angeles Clippers. In 2014, shortly after retiring from Microsoft, Ballmer made headlines by purchasing the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team for a record $2 billion. At the time, the price seemed astronomical, but today it looks like a visionary move. NBA team valuations have since skyrocketed, and the Clippers are now worth several times that amount. Ballmer brought his trademark enthusiasm to the NBA, often seen courtside cheering passionately for his team. His animated reactions quickly went viral on social media, endearing him to basketball fans across the globe. He has also invested heavily in improving the franchise's infrastructure. Ballmer is overseeing the development of the Intuit Dome, a state-of-the-art basketball arena set to open in Inglewood, California, designed to give the Clippers their own home and elevate the fan experience. Steve Ballmer's lifestyle. Despite his immense wealth, Ballmer is often described as relatively frugal compared to some billionaires. He does not indulge in excessive displays of wealth such as fleets of yachts or massive art collections. However, he does enjoy comfort and privacy, particularly when it comes to his real estate. One of his most famous purchases is his luxurious mansion in Hunts Point, Washington. Located just outside Seattle, this waterfront estate sits on Lake Washington and spans more than 3 acres. The property includes multiple guest houses, beautifully landscaped gardens, and breathtaking views of the water. The mansion itself features expansive living spaces, cutting-edge technology, and modern design elements that provide both luxury and functionality. The estate is reported to be worth tens of millions of dollars, placing it among the most exclusive properties in the Seattle area. Being close to Microsoft's headquarters in Redmond made it the perfect location for Ballmer during his years at the company. In addition to his Washington home, Ballmer also owns real estate in Los Angeles, particularly to be closer to the Clippers and the basketball scene. These properties combine modern luxury with practicality, reflecting Ballmer's preference for comfort and efficiency rather than ostentatious extravagance. Personal life and family. Steve Ballmer married Connie Snyder in 1990. Connie is a philanthropist and advocate for children's welfare, particularly in the areas of education and public health. Together, they have 3 sons. Despite his intense work schedule, Ballmer has often emphasized the importance of family in his life. He and his wife are deeply involved in philanthropy. Through their Ballmer Group, they have committed billions of dollars to support initiatives focused on children, families, and economic mobility in the United States. This philanthropic commitment highlights a softer, more compassionate side of Ballmer that complements his high-energy public persona. Personality and public image. Steve Ballmer's personality is truly larger than life, and it is one of the defining aspects of his public image. Unlike many of his peers in the business and technology industries who often cultivate a calm, understated, and highly reserved demeanor, Ballmer has always chosen a different approach. He is best known for his high-energy stage presence, often sweating through his shirts during his electrifying presentations, sprinting across stages, and even shouting with raw passion when addressing employees or large audiences. These performances have not only set him apart from other leaders in Silicon Valley but have also made him something of a cultural figure, with his enthusiastic outbursts frequently turning into viral moments and internet memes. For Ballmer, however, these were not acts but authentic expressions of his excitement, competitiveness, and unwavering belief in the people and products he championed. Whether one views his behavior as inspiring or eccentric, it is impossible to deny the authenticity behind it. His intensity, often bordering on theatrical, reflects his deep conviction and desire to motivate others, making him one of the most unforgettable personalities in modern business history. Legacy and impact. Ballmer's legacy extends well beyond his energetic public image. During his decades at Microsoft, he played a critical role in building the company into one of the most dominant forces in the technology industry. His tenure as CEO, from 2000 to 2014, was not without its challenges, with critics pointing to missed opportunities in mobile technology and search. Yet, it would be unfair to overlook the immense stability and revenue growth Microsoft achieved under his leadership. Ballmer's ability to sustain and expand the company's core businesses, Windows, Office, and enterprise software, helped ensure Microsoft remained a global powerhouse. Beyond his years at Microsoft, Ballmer has made a significant mark in sports and community development. His purchase of the Los Angeles Clippers brought new energy to the NBA franchise, and his commitment to revitalizing communities through philanthropic initiatives demonstrates that his impact is not confined to the boardroom. His vast wealth has allowed him to contribute on a large scale, but what stands out most is his trademark passion, which continues to define his endeavors. Conclusion. Ultimately, Steve Ballmer's life and career tell the story of intellect, resilience, and unrelenting enthusiasm. From his modest upbringing in Detroit to becoming one of the world's wealthiest individuals, Ballmer has forged a path that reflects both ambition and authenticity. His career achievements, immense fortune, and ownership of an NBA team paint the picture of a billionaire who enjoys success, but his philanthropy and energetic personality show a deeper side. Steve Ballmer is not just a businessman, he is a symbol of determination and vision, a leader who pours his whole self into everything he does. His legacy will continue to inspire entrepreneurs, sports fans, and leaders for generations to come.